Hi there, Sagittarius. It's Milady. How are you? Welcome back. So happy to have you back. What we have in front of us here is whenever you see this reading, okay? So, whenever you see this reading is the right time for you to listen in on it, okay? So, the bottom row here is our dark deck, our shadow deck. It's our inner world, your instinct, and what is unknown. And then the top row here is our light deck, our outer deck, our outer world, and the rational, what is known. Okay, so let's jump into this reading here for you, Sagittarius. So the bottom row serves as advice cards for you, and then we're going to tie it in with the top cards, and I'm going to tell you why this is so. Okay, there's a message here. It's a really nice message at that. Okay, so let's jump into this reading here. Sorry for the I guess the lighting here. Okay, so all right, let's jump into this reading. So we're going to start with the bottom row, which is our advice cards here. Okay, so Sagittarius, you have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Wow, whole bunch of wands here. Right, just right for you too, because it's you're in your element here. All right, so the Ace of Wands talks about reminding you about the unintentional consequences. Okay, something happening, but you didn't mean for it to happen, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, the Three of Wands talks about that you may be at times uncertain which path to take. Okay, so maybe just confused at the moment, or on what to do, or what the consequences may be on it. And again, it points out to unintentional consequences. Okay, so you didn't mean for it to happen is what it's pointing out to. But let's see what else it talks about here. So for the Four of Wands, it talks about messages and emails, knowledge being shared. And I'm talking about more like, um, social media. Okay. So, uh, you know, it's being too dependent on. So we depend too much on our devices is what it's pointing out to. All right. And let me tell you why it's saying this. Okay. So those were the unknown, okay? Our instinct and what is unknown. Let's talk about the known now, okay? What is known right now. So the tower here, um, or rather the tower being here is actually more positive than what its assumptions are based on looking at the site of it. Okay, so sometimes we have to face painful and seemingly destructive events in order for the path to be cleared, Sagittarius. And the fact that you have the hangman here is described as being stuck to an unhealthy habit, stuck to whether it's it could be an unhealthy relationship as well, a toxic relationship. I mean, whether it's drugs, smoking, etc., whatever, right? The positive of this card, all right, which basically points out to you'll come to terms with life is what it's coming to. Okay, and this is due to the next two cards. Okay, with the next two cards, I think it's beautiful the fact that you have these four major arcanas right in your deck. They flew right out, and then for you to have the counterparts here, the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, it's amazing. It's great. It's beautiful. Okay, these two cards complement each other. All right. The Empress, she is love in many aspects. She is nature. She is kind. She manifests a maternal love. Okay. Um, the Empress needs her emperor. Okay, by her side, as the emperor needs his empress. Uh, so he is both protective and aggressive. He takes charge, and um, and when it comes to like problems, he takes care of it by asserting authority. He sorts it out with a by being assertive and with authority and will. Okay, so willpower. So I mean, I just like the fact that these two are here. So it's really telling you, Sagittarius, that um, we got to, get away from social media a little bit. We have to, not broadcast everything that goes on in our life on there, especially things that we should not be broadcasting, let's say, okay, because it could come to an unintentional consequence for us. All right. And that's where the tower comes in. All right. And that tower, like I said, it could be, it happens. I feel like what's going to happen here, Sagittarius, it happens for a reason. It's for the all good reasons at that. All right. And you're going to have your emperor or your empress here to stand by you 100%. Okay. And that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Bye bye.